Gemini. What we're going to do this month for April is, first card, it's going to be 3 cards. First card is going to be your energy for this month overall, and then another card is going to be for the energy you need to invite, I'm sorry, the energy you need to release that's hindering you in your endeavors, and the third card is going to be the energy you need to invite in order to be successful in your endeavors or find happiness or whatever it is you're trying to do. This energy will help you. So here we go. So glad Mercury retrograde is over. I know that for a lot of us, it's like, just because it's over, this month is going to be great. No matter what happens, it's like excited because it's just nothing really, there's no bad juju already attached to the situation. So what could happen? No, I don't want to say that, but let's see what's going on with you guys. Okay. Your energy is the Fool. That's really cool because it's an energy that I see of like someone who's being adventurous, someone who's not really jaded or letting past issues weigh them down. They're just excited for what's next and they're ready to do it, and they're gonna go and get what they want and they're gonna find exciting and fun times. Release this indecision, because with the Fool here, it seems like that shouldn't be really hard to do, but maybe what it's saying is that with the Fool here, it's like you want to get on your way and do things, but this guy's kind of in the way, like, oh, should I do it, should I not, like, should I go this way, should I go that way, just kind of go, like the Fool. Be like the Fool and just embrace it, don't do anything dangerous or crazy, but just embrace whatever's next, that's what life's about. Have a good time. With Gemini, that's not too hard usually. So what you need to invite is kind of, I would say, getting together with people more. Stop being isolated. I feel like you've been isolated more lately. I know a few Geminis pretty close to me, and I feel like that's how they've been. So if that resonates with you, if it doesn't, don't make it. But if it does, then I feel like that's what it is definitely have more friends around and have more people in your life that you can celebrate with and feel good with and that you trust, and that it's going to be a good time, like no drama. These people are really good friends, so just get together, have a good time, relax, let loose, enjoy yourselves, relax. So I'm going to use the Rider Tarot now for the original Rider Tarot. All of these decks, if you want them, the link's in the description, so go ahead and get those. This one, actually I got this one off eBay and it was $6.44. It took a while to get here. It took like a few weeks, but because it came from China, but so cheap. And it's actually, maybe I'll do a video about these so you guys can see, if you want them or not, but these are super, super thin. I'm like shaking. But, let's see, compared. You can't really see, but see how thin, like, I don't know if you could see really, but there's a huge difference. Anyway, these are a lot thicker. They're a lot smaller, so they're not going to wave around as much, but these are a lot, like, thicker and sturdy and smooth. These are pretty rough. Like, they're not, I don't know, these are like smooth, like you can kind of see the gloss. These aren't at all smooth, like there's no gloss really. They're very thin, and when I got them at first I was kind of like, these are very thin. But they're kind of cool, I kind of like them. Especially when you're shuffling this big ass deck, and then you shuffle these, it's like so much easier, but it's like, it's just different, Oh, this has been happening to me in all the readings I've done for April so far. Repetitive cards, like every single reading I've done, I've gotten at least one repetitive card, at least 2. So here is your repetitive card for now. So yeah, definitely be getting with friends. Don't be isolated right now. That's not going to do you any good. Be with friends. That's important. Find people that mean something to you, even if it's just like, the librarian or something. Find people you could talk to and get close to and kind of just be yourself with, because that's going to be important to you. And since what I was going to say was this is what I'm doing for this part of it is with this deck, this is a message that you don't see something that you're not understanding or that you're not that doesn't seem important to you, but it will be important to you this month. So that came out. And so I feel like, yeah, you don't see that being isolated is not doing anything for you, and that being with friends and letting loose and having people supportive, that are supportive of you is very important at this time. Sorry if you're shaking around a bit. Okay. If you guys aren't involved with your family, I feel like the truth is you're holding on to, you're not holding on to your, like, you need to hold on to a more family approach, or like a closer, tight-knit group. It doesn't have to be your family. It's just that this is kind of like a family scene. Like, all of them, they're together, even the dogs, the grandma, and the couple. But, yeah, I mean, I understand how it is to not be close with family, so I'm not just going to go and say, like, be close to family, because it's a lot more complicated than that a lot of times. But, it could be that, like, let's face it and be real, like, you need to be closer with them. Or it could be, let's face it and be real, you are holding on to something that is related to your family that isn't healthy. Like, whenever I see the Four of Cups, I always feel like it's holding on to something that isn't healthy. Like, it's not really holding on to something that's good for you. It's usually something that's bad. So maybe you guys are having this, like, these feelings of, like, animosity or resentment toward your family, and you need to kind of let that go and understand that if you're going to be happy, then that's not something that's going to suit you. And I believe personally that everyone has to go through that stage of, like, blaming their family, or blaming somebody for it, because not everyone, and not in every situation, but a lot of times, we can't really see how we were a big factor in something when we're so affected by it. Like, a lot of times we're like, it's their fault, or like something, like, sometimes you can see it's yourself, but sometimes you just can't until later. So if that's what you need to do, go ahead and do that. I've definitely been there, and I'm still there in a lot of ways, with the animosity toward my family. But it's just here to say in these cards that basically that's something you're going to have to let go of, and it's not going to help you. It's not going to help you heal or feel better. Make sure you're being supported, and that you have people around you that love you and that care for you, that you can be yourself with and feel not stressed around. That's going to be important for you guys this month. I really hope this resonated with you, and if it didn't, let me know. If it did, let me know. And if you want a reading, all of that's in the description. I really hope you enjoyed this. I'll talk to you guys soon, and I hope you have a great April.